That's a tough one for me to intro, because I know I'm gonna get some haters on this. That's alright. That's alright. You know what? I believe, okay, in my reasons for doing the things that I do. And I believe they are justified, and they are right. I don't know, you know, I did what I thought was best, alright? I know you're gonna see the title and be like, why would he do that? Oh my goodness. There's reasons. Watch the video, okay? I think they're good ones, alright? And a matter of fact, I wouldn't have had to do it if the thing was working to begin with. So, take that, enjoy. Should have front loaded this one. I thought this cage looked bigger. Guess not. I don't even know what thing I'm gonna do. Alright, so just get alright. Diagnosed by another human. So naturally, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna re-diagnose. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. I love the people I work for, alright? But I don't care. If this had been a veteran of 40 years in the business, I still want to look and make sure that what I'm doing needs to be done. Because I am that guy, people. I am that guy that is going to say, you know what? We quoted this. They gave a thumbs up, said let's do it, and then it doesn't need to be done. I will call us out on it. I don't believe in having people spend money on something that don't need money spent on it. I bet it's this guy, because they said it was a newer looking unit, brand new disconnect, because apparently whoever replaced the unit was not us. Whoever replaced the unit didn't replace disconnects. They had some old piece of junk on there. They said it was a bad condenser fan motor, which is possible. It is. Anything's possible, people. All right, anything's possible. Unlikely, yes, but possible. Well, we're gonna take a look at this guy. It's got a lot of rust on it. I didn't expect that, so let's put some power on this puppy and see what happens. Let me make sure this is our guy. I'm pretty sure it is. It'll be unit 2. Oh, this is one of those. The electrical's over here. One of those. It's one of those guys. Probably sound like a werewolf right now, because, well, people, I still got the crud. All right, that's all right. We got to work through things like this, right? So, blah blah blah, relays and blah blah. Okay, got that. So based on how many freaking wires come off the top of this contactor, I think it's pretty safe to assume our condenser fan is going to come on when yes oh, there's another screw. It's going to come on when that contactor is engaged. There's only one condenser fan, probably only one. Oh, all the things. How about we take out 47,000 screws just to get to what we want to get to? Well, that's not good. All right, come on. Hip, hip, hip. Someone gooped that on there. Wow. That's because that covers the blower compartment. It's okay. I'm going to leave it like this. G, Y1. There's no... Oh, there's W. Okay. Had to call somebody else. Ain't got no W. Condenser wires, fan motor, blah blah blah. Let's make sure we're getting the right stuff to the right thing, the right place. I gotta take all the things off. Man, that's super. Well, it's a good thing I was a hurdler in high school, because I gotta hurdle this guy every time I walk back and forth. It was 25 years ago. That's all right. So, there's some goop on this one too. I don't even know, what is this, a York? What is this? Customer booklets, warranty information, model number. We are not proud enough to put the name of our manufacturer on it. It looks like a York. It looks like a York. Smells like a York. Probably a York. Yep. Oh my goodness, really York. You hold that through the thing, hold the stuff on. That's a little excessive. 472 million screws later, and more stuff. All right, still can't see my wires coming through, so that's lovely. That was great. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's these. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's turn some power on, see what she does. All right. Oh wow, it's already kicking on. Like she already wants to go. All right, the fan did not come on, but I wonder if it's controlled by a fan cycle switch. And the compressor should come on any second now. And I just hesitate to believe this brand new thing is just not working. Of course, it is a York. It's just not long enough. She spins freely. Let me make sure I even have the right voltage here. Model number, blah, blah, blah. This looks like an off-brand York. Like York made it. Outdoor fan motor, half horse, 208 230. Yep, we got the right one. I gotta answer my doorbell. I'll be right back. To hurry this thing up, I'm gonna see. I don't even see a capacitor, people. Like, there's not a capacitor nowhere in this thing. That's a single phase 208 volt condenser fan motor. York, did you forget something? If this ain't a York, I'm gonna feel really dumb, but looks like it's a knockoff, whatever it is. R, where are you at? R. Let's go to fly one. Do it. Do stuff. Make the cold happen. So, there's more wires that go back this way, probably to, I don't know, to what, because there's, I mean, possibly an electronic economizer in there. Hard to tell right now. Don't really care to pop the thing open and see, because I don't care. The capacitor should be mounted right in here. That's what these holes are for. I have a feeling that they never put a cap on this thing. Why? Because of the way it is. All right. Do you see one somewhere? Am I missing it? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's one of them new ones. Does not require a cap. Yeah, that's. Should have to track it, folks. That feels good. All right. Let's look on the side of this motor. It should tell me Electronically protected, Class B, blah blah blah, rotation, blah blah blah, 208, 230, 1100 RPMs, 5.3 amps, single phase, half horse. Does not say anything about a capacitor, which is gonna be really weird, people. Sure, they exist. We'll follow the wires back after I take the thing off the deal here. I'm gonna punch it first though. I'm thinking about flipping it over before it turns on. You don't think I can get it in time? Don't do this, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. What I'm about to do, don't do it. Right now it's in a delay. I would like to flip this over, running a risk. Am I gonna run that risk? Probably not. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna chicken out the last second and not do it. I don't think the fan's gonna turn on anyway, but if it did, I like my fingers. Even though the ones on the right hand don't do anything. The right hand's worthless, people. Don't do nothing. All right. I can't do it. Can't do it. I can't do it in a timely manner, at least. I need it to kick on. Come on. I pushed it in, but I can't test voltage. I need like 7 arms. Not just 7 arms, they need to be go-go gadget arms. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you've been doing this for a while. Nothing at all happens when I push the contactor in. Literally, I don't even have a compressor. Something tells me we got something else going on here. I got an ASD weight. Did I bring my thing? I did. Something else is happening that does not make any sense. What should be the wrong unit? That would be hilarious. I don't think this is the wrong unit though. About 99.9992% sure. Let's see what we got here, people. Incoming power. Just kidding. Incoming power. 208. 208. Across all 3 legs I got 208. Alright, when we push the thing in the deal, we got nothing. Contactor is giving 0 voltage. Pretty sure I got it pushed in all the way. Let's try a different tool. Maybe my Sharpie was too fat. There it is. Most definitely do not have condenser fanage. Alright, I'm going to kill it, trace some wires, pop the thing off the deal, do the thing with the stuff over here, and I don't know, maybe this thing is actually bad. One of the reasons I was worried about doing this before is because it's pulling those wires. When you pull them too much, hit myself right in the nose. If you pull them too much, you short one of them out. There we go. I gotta take another panel off. All the panels. Okay, there we go. This will reveal our compressorador. I think that's Espanol. Oh, come on. Do I really have to? Dadgummit. I gotta take the whole freaking hail guard off just to get the panel off. Poor design, people. Poor design. They use the short screws on this, even though you got about 5 inches before you get to the coil. Alright. This is stupid. Just saying that out loud. Having to take this many things off just to get to the freaking compressor is pretty stupid. Now this one does need the short screws because your coil is right there. But be careful, people. Put the right screws in, okay? When we go back to putting everything back on, do the right ones. Missed one. Okay, here we go. What is that deal? I'm learning something new now, people. Is that like a new style capacitor? What does this thing do? I'm curious. That goes into that, which goes into that. That goes into my fan motor. Well, what is this? Is my capacitor in there? What? Is that an ECM module? Okay, people. Your boy is officially confused. What is that? Well, let's dig in it and see. Y'all probably already know. I don't. I don't have a clue. I know that my deal's too long. Never had that problem before. Hardy, 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 har. Come on. I can't get in the thing. I'm going to go overkill on it because I don't know where my small wrench is. Thing with the small wrenches, people, they like to run away. I can't keep up with one. I can't even fit my needle nose in straight. Who made this? Let's take the whole thing off the wall. Will it fit in there? Nope. Good enough. Come on. Really? We're not going to do that? We're not going to do it. It's not going to want to do it. Get off. Can I get one of them? That one came out. There we go. All right. We're in business, people. Progress. This looks like it is like a driver. That fan is designed to go different speeds. If you have an ECM motor, the module to the ECM motor is usually attached to the back. So, oh, that took the whole thing out. I don't want to do that, do I? Let's put that thing back in. Well, let's put the ground on it. Ah, you know what? Screw it. Let's take the thing off. Why not? That is burnt up to a crisp. Time to make a phone call, people. That's hooked up to a pressure, not to a pressure, it's hooked up to a temperature sensor that is going to determine whether it needs to come on or not, or at what speed. Now, what I can do is just go ahead and put my new one on, my new motor, and it's going to run at the same speed all the time, which isn't going to hurt anything, okay? It's not going to hurt anything, but if we want to do this OEM style, that motor's probably good. We probably just have to replace the module. I mean, I can smell it. I know it because of how it is, okay? It's burnt. This thing is toast. Hey, it's definitely toast. So, yeah, let me make a phone call, see what the boss wants to do. And if he wants me to cut this thing out, and that's why it doesn't have a capacitor, okay? Because they wanted to run off this variable speed drive. Makes sense now. Cool. Yeah, I'll get back with you. Maybe maybe we'll learn how to cut this thing out and do all the bypasses and whatnot. Maybe not, because that might also affect the controls from the control board. I'll get back to you in just a second. Okay, I'm back. So, boss said if it's not under warranty and if it makes sense and if it can be done neatly and right, then we can go ahead and do this. And I'm going to tell you that it does make sense. All right, this is an ECM module, so these are designed to save electricity. Okay, in the course of maybe 5 years, it'll save enough electricity to pay for the actual motor itself. I don't ever consider that an electricity saver, because in 5 years it's probably going to go bad anyway, like it already did. So it's already lost its value. It's not variable speed. It's not connected to the control board. It's connected to direct power, and it's connected to 24 volts from the top of one of the contactors, or the contactor. So there's nothing in the controls that's going to know that it's not ECM anymore. None of it goes through the controller. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this ECM with a regular motor. I'm going to use a lot of the existing wiring, and we're going to do it clean. We're going to do it right. Ah, but it's not right because it's not the way it was. Look, people, all right, this one makes sense. If this thing was under warranty, it would not make sense. I wouldn't do the thing. I'd be like, no, we're going to get this thing for free. We're going to put a new one on there until it ain't free no more. But it ain't free. So what I'm going to do is going to last longer anyway. So let's get to it. First thing I'm going to do is pop this blade. We'll get into the wiring here in a minute. If you want to fast forward to the wiring, that's fine. Hey, so we're going to hope this thing just knocks right off, since I can't really get sandpaper on the little tiny end that's hanging out. And it's just got a little bit of rust on her. Be prepared for some hammer action. Just like that. See, it's easy, people. It's easy. All right, let's get this motor taken off. I'm gonna let her sit right on the side here. This will be a little bit of a tricky part, where I wish I had 3 hands, but well, I don't, so we're gonna make it work with 2. I gotta make the right hand do stuff. So we're gonna hold her up, if this will fit, and guess what? It ain't gonna fit. Is it though? No, it's not. I'm gonna dig around and find my little wrench. I'm gonna have to have that for this. Unless I got a socket that'll fit it. Well, the thing with those little bulb head nuts is usually your impact bits aren't gonna fit that. So I'm saying I lost my little wrench, but I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Look. All you gotta do is open your bag up, Matthew. Find your little wrench. Hey, it's lost forever. Nope, it's right there. Right there. This one should fit in there just fine. All right. Maybe a good fast forward moment. Get in the fan and shoot through the coil. They're not needed, not for this. They're needed in other applications that require them for mounting purposes, which is why we use universal motors, because they can mount to several different things. Got all the screws not separated. That's super awesome. Actually, perfectly wonderful. Okay, let's get her on. I hope to pass this stupid cold I have sometime really soon. Would be nice. Did you hear that cold? Soon. Let's do the thing soon, okay? You run your course, just be done. Just be done with it, okay? There's no point just hanging around. Once we get this mounted, we put the blade on, get the ground on there, then we can worry about the fun stuff. Be a good fast forward moment. Got her on their hand tight. Let's put our sleeve on, our wowers. And flip that baby over. And hope I wasn't wrong on the rotation. Then we're gonna have to flip it back over. It's just stuck in the thing. Open up, dude. What's wrong with you? Just flat right there, unflattened. Can't get it unflattened. Maybe this guy can get it unflattened. There we go. Come on. Why is this the hardest part of this job? Go through the thing. Oh, I see wires. All right, I got all of them. All right, let's flip her over. Oh, I forgot to put the dead burn ground on. I was all worried about fast forwarding. Think about the stupid grounds. We'll get her on there, don't worry. Did I make that too tight? Probably. Make it a little looser. That one will reach. I just put the grounds into the screws that go into the top, or to the, well, I guess in this case, the top of the motor. So, put it anywhere that it's going to be grounded. Alright, this bracket is definitely going to be grounded. And I like to fish it through the grate, the fan cover, so that it's not flopping around everywhere, causing problems. get her on there nice and tight. Once I flip it over, hand tight for now. All right, now mount the blade. I'm just gonna have to take a guess, and I can take a pretty good guess based on this other motor and how tall it sits. Yeah. Because I can see where it mounted there. Put them side by side. Whoa, that's gonna be low, low, low. Man, question is it gonna go that low? Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be close to be able to make it that low. Yeah, we got her right about y'all. That's pretty dang close right there. I'd be willing to bet you we're on point. Tighten this dude up. And that ain't going nowhere. You have to say that every time, people. You gotta say it. If you don't say it, it's gonna go somewhere. Get out of, what are you doing? Playing with me? Stop. Alright, now for the tricky part. I'm gonna flip this over, feed it in the dill at the same time, but luckily it's completely free. So I should be able to lift the whole thing up. Fish up. And then hold it up, feed my wires through. Hold it, wires. Oh. Go, go. Why are you not going? Go in the hole. Get, what are you, stop. Thank you. Do as I say. Oh, this is gonna take a month of Sundays. Come on. Okay. Go, go more, go more. Oh. Hold it, hold it. I'm holding, holding, holding. Holding. Get in the thing now. That was fun. Let's not do that again. Sound good to y'all? Sounds great to me. Once the whole shroud moved, I'm gonna line up my holes, and they'll line up. I think we're pretty darn close, you know. Pretty darn close. Let me get some zippies. Go ahead and do this now. Uh-oh. Gotta try and get that thing up here. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. I want to make sure that those wires don't try to go down into that fan blade. I don't think they will, because it's pretty low. In fact, it's really low. I'm gonna have to bring that up more. Super. That's just super awesome. Well, we'll do that now. Might as well do it right if we're gonna do it, huh? So you want your fan blade about halfway between the shroud. This one's a little more than that. So, let's see if I can do this without pulling the wires out. Oh, that sounds great. Sounds wonderful. Love it. Love it, people. Let's see if I can do it like this. Go up. Maybe right about there. I would say that's darn close. Alright. Oh, we fell out of the thing. Alright. We're alright. We're alright. Okay. Well, like I said before, let's not ever do that again. That's perfect. I like it. Now, fish our zip tie in there. Make sure these wires stay where they need to be staying, which is up high. Oh, so close. Grab it. Oh my goodness, it's right there. Grab the thing. No. Grabbed it right there. I don't even care. That's good enough for me. Not what I was going for, but it's going to work. And we're going to put one more zip tie around Mill to make sure that thing don't go flopping around. Flopping around is not good for wires. Oh, that was stupid. I know people. I know it was dumb, okay? I said it. I'll say it again. That was stupid. Watch now, I can't get it again. Got it. There, that was smart. See, when I do something stupid, I can do something smart. Okay, ground, all the things, doing the good stuff. I'm gonna tighten these down, put my caps on. And then we don't have to worry about the fan mounting anymore. We can move on to cooler things. That fan just wants to turn. Look at it. It's like, turn me on, man. I'm ready to go, man. That's what I hear it saying anyway. I don't know what y'all hear. So, we'll probably fast forward again. boring part's done, people. And if you fast forwarded, here's your chance. Let's see some wiring. All right. I've got my ECM here. This is my module that hooked up to the motor. I don't care about this, it's trash. I do care, however, about this, because this is the controls to the module. Module's now trash. Put it right over there. Okay, ground. I need to keep the ground, but this motor is already grounded, so we don't care about that. I can just take it out. Ground does not matter. Does not matter. Ground is gone. Just like that. Quick and easy. Okay. Okay, we got that one out of the way. This yellow wire here is a low voltage control wire. We're going to yank this thing all the way out from the end to here. It doesn't even matter at all. The blue wire, I forget what the blue wire is. Let me see here. Ugh. If I can remember. My blue. Okay, I'm going to retrace it and remember where blue went. Hooks up to this one, which hooks up to that one, which goes to here. Oh, it's a common. It's here. You got your yellows, your 24 volts. The blue is the common. The blue one can come out all the way also. So it just goes to a common terminal. Anytime you have 24 volts, you got to have a common. So we're going to yank that one out all the way. I said we're going to yank that one out all the way. You know, just like, it's really easy. There it is. So in order to yank that one out all the way, we're just going to cut the end off. That'll make it a lot easier. And it goes to this, which then connects to that. That one's trash. We'll cut this end off, and then there's our blue, which is our common. Our yellow is our 24 volts, which if I traced correctly is this one right here. Hooks onto the contactor. Cut that end off. And let's pull the yellow one out and hope I cut the right wire. Well, cross our fingers. Whatever. Whatever, people. And it's this one, which is this one, which is hopefully this one. Yep. And goes all the way to here. 24 volts to control the ECM. And I gotta cut that off. Nippers. Alright, 24 volt wire. You're out of here. Don't need you. You're fired. Alright, now these next two I am gonna need. I will re-zip tie this later. So one of them, well, they're both hots. Okay, they both go to the contactor. They connect right here, which is why I brought terminals up here, so I can connect my new motor to that with terminals and do it the right way, instead of them old wire nuts, you know. What? Oh, hang on, I'll be back. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. All right, I got my cap in here somewhere. There she is. Titan Pro. Anyway, we got, just get down on my knees here. I got my wires fed through the deal here. We want to make sure that they're not going to be getting on, you know, the deal. Somebody put a comment in one of my videos that I'm going to try. I can't picture what he's talking about, but I'm going to try based on what he said. Okay, I always talked about how, you know, zip tying wires to something metal, eventually it's going to wear through it. And I don't like doing it on, let's say, copper, because if it goes through the copper and shorts out, likely it's going to blow a hole in the copper, trip the breaker, all the charge is going out, you got bad things happening. Look at this dryer, people. What are we doing here? York, what is futuristic ball dryer? I don't know. I haven't seen one before. Maybe y'all have. Anyway, this fella said put a zip tie where you're trying to zip tie it to, and then zip tie the wires to the zip tie. Like, this is what I'm picturing. And then your wires aren't going to be pushing on the metal. And he's not wrong. I mean, they touch it, but they don't push on it. And you're not wrong, fella. I can see where you're going with this. Maybe if I tighten this to where the zip tie is pushing. Look at that, people. Now the zip tie is rubbing against the metal, but not the wires. Look at that. So, y'all learned something today. If you're watching this one, thanks for that info. I'm gonna start doing this every time now. Use one extra zip tie. Ain't gotta worry about shorting out. Yeah? Yes. Good job, dude. Good job. All right. I got my crimpers here because I want to do this the right way. And we're going to crimp on connectors to this. So basically what I took off were my 2 power wires, which connected to these two. These two go to the top. Remember that, because I'm going to forget, because we're going to have to move them. They go to the top of the contactor, which is the line side. Which, if I did hook it up like this, they're just going to run all the time, and we don't want that. So we need them to be on the load side. So we will fix that if y'all remind me, because I'm not, you know, the memory thing just don't do all that well nowadays. The 3 brain cells usually end up fighting each other instead of doing what I'm asking them to do. Come on, guys, you know, listen to me every now and then. All right. Oh, hello. Food truck. That's the food truck sound. Also known as the gut truck or the roach coach. I like the roach coach. That's a hilarious one. I'm probably going to put some tape around this guy because the ones that I'm putting on are not sheathed. So we tape them up real good so they don't short out on something. Keep in mind those things, people. Boys and girls, gents, and not gents. What's the opposite of gentlemen, gentlewomen? Ladies and ladies. That's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you ain't got to go to town with it. All we're trying to do is keep it from being exposed. I know this is in the heat exchanger compartment, but it's going to be just fine because it don't get hot in here. Okay? This isn't where the fire happens. Fire happens down in the thing there. So it's going to be all right. No complaining. I'm even going to put my capacitor in here. How about that, huh? Who's going to say some crap about that? Go ahead. I know it's coming. I know it is.
Can't believe you did that. That hack job you did. Oh my gosh, it's the worst thing in the world anyone could ever do. Blah, 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 blah.
Look, I'm doing it. Watch. Are you watching? See? Look. There it is. I am going to wrap this up because I don't want that shorting out on something. Blown capacitors are, well, they hold the charge, people. And we don't want the capacitor to let it smoke out. Okay? I'm going to wrap it up so it doesn't let it smoke out. It needs that smoke to make everything work. All right, there's that. And then we're going to go ahead and zip tie it onto something right around here. Probably, let's turn it like this. We're gonna zip tie it right here. I think that's a perfect spot. Why did I not get more zip ties out? Where are my zip ties? Oh, they're down here. Okay. So, where we are right now, everything is wired in with the exception of I've got to move. Yeah, thought I was going to forget, didn't you? Got to move my hip. Am I going to have to? I'm going to need another zip tie. She ain't got enough length in her to make it all the way around. So close though. Got to move the two hots to the correct side of my contactor. So if I were to turn it on right now, it would just run all the time. We don't want that. Zip tied, not going to short out, good to go. Where's my nippers? Okay, now let's go trace those wires out and move them to the correct side of the contactor. The reason that they're on the hot side, let's explain real quick, okay? That ECM module has constant power, constant high voltage power to it, okay? Okay, following? Yeah. And where am I at over here? Is that it? That's it right there. Yep. So it has constant power, and the reason it's connected to low voltage is because whenever this contactor engages, 24 volts to the contactor gives 24 volts to the ECM, telling it to close its contacts and start the motor. It's just an extra step, okay? Where is this going? Does it go up then down? Where are we at here? All right, there's one leg right here. Yep. Oh, great, that's two. What is going on here? I gotta trace another flipping wire. Well, we'll trace that one here in a minute. Remember, that was on leg 3. And then this one. Wow, it just twists all up in there. How about that? It's because they have 87,000 things on this. Yeah, that's why. So I need this wire off, and that's the one that has 87,000 things on it. So we're gonna have to get creative, people. Gonna have to get creative. I might have to actually cut them, because these two are gonna have to go on there somehow, which they can get off the picture. Okay, there's one. It's gonna stay on the top on leg 1, and number 2 is going to do the same thing. I don't have to get creative on this one. I might have to get creative on my white guy over there. Get off. There it is. Why do they wrap it up? I don't see the reasoning. Okay, so that one's got power. Is this my... Yep, that is my wire. We're going to put it in the bottom. Yep. So whenever the contactor engages, it gives power to the condenser fan motor. There's one side, and let's figure out our white guy here. Find out which one has the... Oh, it's the white one. Come on, get your... Why are we not doing Will you just get, thank you. Okay, Mr. White Guy, go back on to leg 3. And my beige fella needs to go back here to leg 3 on the bottom. Do I have slack? Come on. I have slack right here. Give me that slack. Yeah, buddy, just like that. So now we have 208 to engage. When the contactor engages, everything's in place, everything's set. We should have, boom, and it should be going the direction that it's actually going right now. I spit all over the place when I did that just now. Let's see what happens. Did I miss something? 2, 10. We're good. All right, blower's gonna come on immediately. I can already hear that relay engage. There's my blower. All right, let's give this thing a shot. Bring the fire. Can y'all see it? Boom. Boom. Oh, there goes the zip tie. That was just a little piece of one, all right? All right. We're good to go. I got a lot of mess here to clean up, people. I'm gonna do a little quick roof walk. There's Old Glory right there. I love Old Glory. Hang your flags loud and proud, people, and that's a good one. It's not tattered. There's another Old Glory over there. We like our American flags in America. Got us a train here. Look at that clogged drain line. Yep. Act like I didn't see that. Transformer, 3-phase. What else we got? Church? I think that might be a cancer maker. Can't tell. Probably. One of them old school cancer makers made out of PVC pipe. That's hilarious. Got some fart fans over there. Another train. These old trains, they'll run for a while. They did the old ones the right way. The new ones, no, they did not. They did not. They're not doing the new ones right. They went cheap on everything. But these older ones, they'll last you a while. But I highly advise against new trains. You're going to be out there a few times in the first year doing some warranty work. Look at that curb adapter, people. Now, why we got to raise the thing that tall? Somebody just not want to bend over? Oh, the hackery over here. I don't want to hear y'all anything about me pulling an ECM out when you see rotten 4x4s holding AC units on a curb. This is one of the most ridiculous things I think I have ever seen. I've seen some pretty ridiculous things. All right, that thing is just tilting sideways. That wood's going to end up completely rotting and the whole thing is just going to fall over. All right, this is the wrong answer. This is the wrong answer. There should never be, look, they side discharged. The right answer to this unit being replaced would be to build a curb adapter and just put the curb adapter down. You put more time and effort and work into making the side discharge fit the curb than you would have done by doing it the right way. Curb adapters are like $500–600, okay? How much time and labor and materials did you spend making a side discharge when you could have just put a curb adapter on it? If they don't, you know, they are custom made. You just tell the people what you got, your curb, where your supply and return are, and then the unit you're trying to put on there, and they build you a curb adapter. These are horrible hack jobs. Look at that. You got the stands holding the deals. This is a disaster waiting to happen. It's a ticking time bomb. And I have a feeling we are going to be out here adding curb adapters on these things at some point in the future, which is just wonderful. Because in order to do that now, I'm going to have to literally crawl into the space here to measure where the supply and return are, and then where, you know, measure the curb and all that stuff, and then put this cancer maker on the unit. So when we do this, that cancer maker is going to be laying right over there on the roof, and that's where it's going to stay, because you don't attach the things onto the AC units or the ductwork. Oh, rant over. All right, I don't have anything else for you people. I gotta go clean my mess up. Hope that thing didn't turn on. I got that condenser cover off. I'm gonna go out on high head pressure. It's got a great fan though, I'll tell you what. All right, that's my paper. I need to grab that, put it back in the unit. Can't believe it made it all the way over here. It's not that windy. All right, until next time people. Deuces.